Hi friends, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to discuss about the recent update regarding the lawsuits. We discussed in a video sometime back about the lawsuits, and this week we really got a good news. So is it really a good news? Let's check out in the video. Hello. Can you tell more about the recent update we got this week about the L2 EAD and the H4 EAD? So what really changed?
So there was a lawsuit and they have come to the settlement agreement, and even today afternoon we got this policy alert which is very clear on one criteria rather than what it was expected earlier. So there is no, even though the word says automatic extension of 180 days, definitely it's tied up to the I-94 of the H4 actually. So you have to have a valid I-94, which is, so the one word on the policy alert that says is until the earlier of, which means you have to have an automatic extension of 180 days based on the I-94, which should have more than the validity of the 180 days. Only then you're becoming eligible to do that. So the only option that we see now is the H4 should have been approved, and then the validity should be remaining more than that. So that option gives that you have to go back and get your visa stamping based on the H1B approval of the primary, and then once you enter in back, then you become eligible to extend your 180 days based on that. So you have to be very clear. It's not an automatic extension like how it happens with other EAD classifications, like some of them on the 485, they get an automatic extension as soon as your filing has been done. Based on the receipt notice, they can work for 180 days. But over here, this is not a very great news, and there is a lot more of disappointments, because earlier it was so exciting to know that it's going to end up in an automatic extension. But not that, and you have to keep in mind it's tied up to the I-94 of the H4, and so, and the policy alert, as I was keep stressing on it, is it is until the earlier of, it's co-extends to that of the I-94. So you have to be very careful about it, because working unauthorized is something very, very critical and not to be allowed. So you have to be, so the only option we see now, there is no travel ban, but still, the visa dates, and there is a lot more of waiting period, and then all those are there. But depending on the situation, you might have to plan for it, where you go for the stamping, step out, and then enter back and then do it. But again, there is something called automatic revalidation for other countries like Canada and Mexico, where you travel and then come back within the 30 days time period. But that doesn't be applicable, because you have to have an I-94. In that case, they won't be issued an I-94 based on the primary H1B. So you have to have a visa stamping, and then
visa stamping is a must. So we have a condition that so we need to be careful, especially when we are traveling
and then getting a new I-94 and then coming back. Or most of the cases, we all know H4 ends along with the same EAD. So that's something you might have to consider. But L2 has more advantage when compared to the H4, where they are given a very clear guidance. But again, still USCIS has said that it's going to be 120 days within the more guidance, and other clarifications will be provided. But L2, without even applying for the EAD, they can be eligible to start working. And there is one more question, as you know. What is it about the people who had already applied for it, and what is the, so that nothing much of a guidance has been provided. So we have to wait and we have to see how things are going to move forward in the future.
Thank you for the quick update. So we will keep you posted further updates, because we really need to wait and see how this is all going to roll out. And thank you for the quick update today, and see you in a next interesting video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.